everyone, welcome back to the channel that knows nothing. I'm Jem and let's get to it. And I just hit myself in the arm. I am so dumb. So today we are doing books I read in April. Finally, getting around to it. Also, I've been trying to keep on top of this thing for the longest amount of time and it's actually so hard. Also, I feel so much pressure to read like a lot of books a month, but it doesn't happen for me. And also next month is not looking too good, but shh. Anyway, so the first book that I read in April was Zack and Mia by A.J. Betts. This was actually a really good book, really upsetting and depressing at some stages, but I actually think it, when you say cancer book, it actually falls into that category like really well. And I'll talk about another book that I read this month, which was Vlad Now Stars. I read those two because we had to compare them for class, whether like we thought that they were accurate or not. But yeah, they were both really depressing to read that, like one after the other was a bit full on. But yeah, I feel like this book, Betts, does a better job at explaining like the medical side to cancer, and then in, you know, Green's book he doesn't do that so well. And I feel like he says, it's not a cancer book, but I hate to break it to you, Green, it is a cancer book, and you were going out there to make a cancer book and to make it a tragedy and to make it sad, and I can't help but feel you're a little bit of a dick for doing that. The next book that I read, obviously, was Vlad Now Stars by John Green, one of the most hated books that I have on my shelves, but yet I have read it twice now. First time was for pleasure, can you believe that? Ooh. I really don't like this book. It's not that it's written badly. I think like the writing is really good and it makes it easy to read, but I also think that it's hard, like when you sexualize something that is just, I feel like you shouldn't sexualize cancer, and it just, he did that, and I don't know, I have some pretty grueling things to say about this book, but I know a lot of people love this book, so I'm not going to do that. But I really don't like it because you can write a tragedy without using cancer, and you can write a tragedy, you know, that doesn't, you know, make like cancer to be out this great thing, that, because it's not. And I watch people that I love go through cancer, and it's not something that you like to watch and like to see, and it's just horrible, and I don't really like him for doing that. But yeah, after those two painfully tragic books, I decided to read something fun, and it's called This Is a Ball by Beck and Matt Stanton. It's this book that is just contradicts everything. It's the best book in the entire world. I love it so much. Let's just look at the first page because it's pretty funny. Well, the first page yellow, but the second one. Hello, let's read this book together. But first, I just need to check a few things. This is a triangle, this is a cat. And what is this? It's a book that you have to interact with kids, and it's just funny, and it just makes things like freaking weird, but great at the same time. Like, this is just one of the pages, for example. It says, this is a scary monster. Obviously that's not a scary monster, but yeah. What do you mean? You think this is a princess? I think you're a bit confused. It's a book that you like have to interact with your kids, so you're not just telling your kids a story. But one of my favorite lecturers showed me this book, and I'm like, oh my god, this fucking book is amazing. Next up in April, I read There Is a Dragon in Your Book by Tom Fletcher, and I have a very soft spot for the Fletcher family, so I wanted to eventually read one of Tom's books that was like a picture book, because I have read Eve of Man, but that was written, like co-written by G. So I just wanted to read one of Tom's books, and also like a picture book, and also I love dragons, so yeah. Pretty much, it's just cute. Like, picture books I don't really have a lot to say about other than that, like whether I like them or not, but yeah, this one was very cute and I loved it a lot. getting back to the novel side of things, I read Songs That Sound Like Blood by Jared Thomas. This was a book that I had to read for university, and it was about Aboriginals going to university and, you know, embracing that, and also embracing, like, not embracing, fuck, you know, like, people being racist to them, and, you know, that whole side of things. And it was actually, like, nice to read that. Well, not nice to read, like, racist stuff, because that's horrible, but, like, nice to get that sort of side of things and what it's like, because obviously I don't go through what that's like, and it must suck. But also, it sucks that the fucking front cover is, like, whitewashed. What the fuck is this? What the fuck is this? That's horrible. And the last book that I read in April was Summer Skin by Kirsty Edgar. This was also a book that I had to read for university, and it was, like, very weird, and I think it was set a while ago. I feel like it was set in, like, not this day and age, because, my god, some of the things that people say in this book was really inappropriate and, like, wrong, and what I wouldn't, like, consider good. It was published in 2016, but that doesn't mean that's when it was set. I feel like it was set, like, yeah, it was weird. And it was about, like, people having sex, and that's not why it was weird. It was weird of, like, a few characters said some stuff, and it was weird because of that. And yeah, it was, like, not written badly. It was just the whole premise of it was a bit, oh, okay. It was, yeah, weird. Anyway, that was all the books that I read this month. Hopefully I can get it up on time. Hopefully you're watching it on time. I don't know. Because last month's didn't go so well, but I can explain that because I lost, I didn't lose a hard drive. My hard drive just decided to malfunction on me and it broke, which was rather upsetting because I had a lot of stuff to edit on that hard drive and to put up, and so that's why I haven't been gone that long, but I've been gone for a bit. I haven't been posting. Also, I feel like my heart isn't really in it, but I want to get back into that because I have a bit of a break before I start my next semester, so hopefully I can get back in the groove of things, because it's just been sort of weird. Like, I've been juggling so many things, and I don't want to give this up because I really enjoy it. But anyways, I'll see you next time. Please like, subscribe, because that is always nice, and goodbye. Why am I fucking dumb? Let's just start that all again.